A quick look at my dad's circuit board for his Genie garage door opener. And it started acting erratically. Garage door started going up and down. Unfortunately, what he did is he pinned the door when it was closed. So I don't know if he burnt the contacts on one of these relays or burnt the motor out, or if it had some way of protecting itself from that. But yuck. So the real cause became evident once I got the circuit board out. Well, first I took the cover off and a couple little nuts came out. So I knew some kind of squirrel or a mouse had been in there. And apparently they peed on the connector here and caused severe oxidation. I'm going to have to clean the connector too. I didn't think of that. I didn't really notice it when I pulled it apart right away. But I'll have to clean the other end too, the plug end. This probably won't fix it, and I told Dad, maybe a 30% chance this might help. Take this apart, clean it. I'll also check the power supply components right here. Bridge rectifier and capacitors. Maybe I'll pull the covers off the relays if it's easy enough. Sometimes they come off easy, sometimes they don't come off without breaking things. So I saw this board on eBay, and I also saw it on Genie's site, but not the exact same board. Very similar with these 3 control spots here populated, but they didn't have this connector on it. So I couldn't find the exact match for this, either at Genie or on eBay. And I don't know if I could strip the, get one of those boards with the 3 pots and strip it, or, set them appropriately. Good chance the firmware might be different, not even need those. And whatever this is hooking up to, I should have figured that out. Probably a sensor, I would think. Although the main sensor is probably in the main harness, I don't know. This seems to be particular for this model. So anyway, I'm doing this on the sink instead of the tech bench, because I'm going to scrub this with a water-based cleaner and give it a good flush. Try not to get the relays particularly wet though. Just concentrate on the connector. And after that I'll follow up with a tuner cleaner spray, some kind of contact cleaner spray or something. Dry it out a little faster. And even with some vigorous toothbrush action, there's still quite a bit of corrosion in there. I'm going to have to get my jeweler screwdriver out and kind of scrape that plaque away, see if I can anyway. And I believe that's where the 120 was. So hopefully it's just burning, locally there. But yeah, that could have easily fed back to any of these pins and fried the chip. So I'll test what I can on the board once I get it cleaned up, but man, it's still pretty nasty. Chances are my dad is just going to get a guy out there and they're just going to replace the whole thing anyway, but of course it is 20 years old, so we'll see what happens with that. Well, I checked out the diodes. They seem to be okay using the voltage method. I actually looked at the cap too. This supports capacitors, and it went really close to the label. 250 roughly. So as far as I'm going to go, I looked at 2 of these relays. They didn't look burned up or anything. I couldn't get the cover off the middle one. I wasn't going to try too hard. So we'll see.